Taming the Would, Mastering Negative Questions. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to dive into a very important aspect of conversational English: negative questions with modals. In particular, we'll explore how to form negative questions using the modal verb, would. This can be a tricky area for English learners, but don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have a much stronger grasp on this topic. Before we jump into negative questions, let's first understand the modal verb, would. It's commonly used in English to talk about hypothetical situations, polite requests, and preferences. For instance, we might say, "Would you like a cup of tea?" or, "I would go to the party if I didn't have to work." Negative statements with would are fairly straightforward. We just add not after would. For example, she would not go to the beach because it was raining. In casual or informal speech, would not is often contracted to wouldn't. So, we could say, she wouldn't go to the beach because it was raining. Now, let's get to the main focus of today's video: forming negative questions with would. When we use would in a negative question, we're often expressing surprise that someone isn't doing something we'd expect them to do. The basic structure is wouldn't plus subject plus verb. For instance, wouldn't you like to go for a walk? Let's practice this structure with a few examples. 1. Wouldn't you prefer to stay here? Asking if someone surprisingly doesn't prefer to stay. 2. Wouldn't they come to the party? Asking if it's surprising they aren't coming to the party. 3. Wouldn't it be easier to take the bus? Asking if it's surprisingly not easier to take the bus. Well, that wraps up our exploration of negative questions with would. We hope this lesson has been helpful for you. With some practice, forming negative questions with would will become second nature. Don't forget, the key is to keep practicing. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Happy learning!